Hey, what's going on, everyone? Matthew from therighttrader.com back again with another cryptocurrency video. Today we're going to be taking a look at Kadena, which is a cryptocurrency that recently skyrocketed. This is actually one of the hottest cryptos right now, and I think it's going to become in the future one of the biggest cryptos as well. I'm expecting this to have pretty much full top 15, top 10 potential, comparable to Solana in its early days. And what's interesting with this one is it is actually a proof of work crypto, which may surprise some of you because most of the big cryptocurrencies that we've seen, Kadena, to put things into perspective, is at the 52nd spot. But if we go and look, right, many of the top 10 are proof of stake cryptos. That tends to be the new popular thing right now, right? If you look at Solana, Cardano, Polkadot, all proof of stake cryptocurrencies, right? But in a surprise move, Kadena actually is a cryptocurrency that remained in the more traditional proof of work model. However, as we're going to see on the website, right, they allow a huge amount of scalability. In fact, some of the biggest around, even amongst proof of stake cryptos. So we're going to look into that. We're going to look into the chart a little bit, the more detailed chart as well. Currently in a market cap of $3.6 billion. Which is actually fairly small right now in the crypto space in comparison to some of the bigger cryptos that tend to be, above 10, 20, 30 billion dollars. And the price action of Kadena has actually been pretty interesting, right? Very, very flat price action for a long time, and then as soon as it started picking up, we saw it skyrocket. This is actually a common pattern among some of these better cryptos like Solana, for example, right? And yes, this is a massive price increase. We saw a 10x in just a matter of basically 2-3 months. But this, I don't think, is the end yet. We may see a little bit of a pullback, but I think the path upwards is something that will remain for Kadena. In fact, as we move later into this year, onwards towards 2022, Kadena and the project itself will develop itself more, and what we're going to see is even more people come into the project and buy this coin, right? And right now, in fact, something that's interesting is Kadena is not on many exchanges at all, right? The biggest one is KuCoin, but that is also something to look forward to in case you are maybe already holding Kadena or you're going to buy it. None of this is financial advice, of course, but you need to keep in mind, right? This is not on Coinbase yet. This is not on Binance. This is not on many, many, many big exchanges. And I believe this will be listed on pretty much every big exchange. That is tens of billions of dollars that could come into Kadena overnight, pretty much, right? So obviously this is not going to happen in one shot, but over the next few months, if it gets listed to even a few of those big exchanges, we are going to be looking at multi-100% return moves from here, right? And good initial target level for Kadena, I'd say, is a $10 million market cap. That would put the price, of course, over $50. Really, this is a coin that should easily be over $100 in my opinion. And I think we're going to see it over $100 within the next 6 months or so, maybe a year at the very most. I think in a year we'll even be pushing the $150 to $200 level, which may surprise a lot of people, but I am very, very bullish on Kadena right now. Probably one of the cryptos that I am the most bullish on. We're going to go very quickly over the website. Build without compromise. They're trying to be plug and play sort of. Safe smart contracts. They basically have no cost transactions because a lot of these transactions can be put on the business side of things instead of the consumers. Energy efficient. So that is big in terms of the green energy stuff. Proven security. They have a very, very strong team, which you're going to see founders experience at JP Morgan, and industrial scalability, right, in terms of transactions per second, etc. They already have a huge amount of partners, as you can see. DeFi, NFTs, payments, etc. It'll target every industry. This is a leading blockchain pretty much in every sense of the term. Of course, we want to see some of these things, how they're going to pan out, how many people will actually be using Kadena. All these things are important, but as of right now, it's looking very promising. In fact, let's take a look at this article right here. 3 reasons why Kadena price went on a 500% parabolic frenzy. This will give you a brief overview of what's happened. Now, they do mention that Kadena is a scalable layer 1 blockchain protocol that uses the old proof of work model, right? And that, as of right now, it's capable of processing, according to the project, 480,000 transactions per second, thanks to using braided chains. And one of the biggest news in this article that I think is a huge factor that people might be, overlooking is Cardano recently announced that they're gonna basically have wrapped Kadena on the Ethereum network, right? And that is absolutely huge. Also working on NFTs, etc. Um, but basically, what you're going to see here is that they're getting on many decentralized exchanges. They're also planning on bridging with other layer one protocols such as Terra Luna, Polkadot, Cello, Cosmos, and many more. Right, and I mean, like we're seeing, the amount of partnerships and listings and moves that Kadena is making is absolutely huge. Right. In fact, one thing that you're going to see is that they are on a spree of trying to basically become one of the biggest cryptos is the best way I would call it, right? You have everything they just launched recently. There's some technical stuff in here, but you know uh, just an absolute impressive amount of things that they're working on. And one of the biggest things that I think is gonna pan out is, like I said, those exchange listings and that sort of NFT side of things. They also have their own decks that they're working on, CADEX, and also their swapping platform, Kadena Swap. So many things. This is really going to be a game changer, I think, in the next few months in the crypto industry, as we'll see it rise to the top. Now, if we look at the team here, something that would be nice to show you. Not sure where the team page is, but you'll see that their actual uh, team is very, very impressive, right? One of the best teams around pretty much of any crypto right now. And with that being said, I do want to go over the more detailed chart now and talk a little bit about, in the short term, what do I think is going to happen to Kadena. So we obviously saw this parabolic increase, and now you might be wondering, are we going to fall back down or not? You can compare kind of to the early days of the Solana chart with what we're seeing right now. This obviously pretty much has been almost a no pullback move higher. So of course, eventually we will get some type of a pullback. But the thing is, now we've already kind of set up a base at around this $8 mark. I don't really see it necessarily. This could never go back below $8, to be honest. Even going back down to $10 and $12 as of right now, with the amount of hype that this coin has, would be about the best opportunity that I think we'd get. Maybe $10 would be pushing it to the max, but this is a coin that, even going back to $20 or $15, it would already be somewhat surprising and would probably be a very nice buying opportunity, especially long term. In fact, even right now at $23, this is not an overvalued coin, right? Especially considering the fact that it hasn't been listed on big exchanges, etc. So overall, very bullish. Expect this to be a coin at least above $100 within the next 6 months to a year, and onwards. This could become a 30, 60, 100 billion plus cryptocurrency that can compete with pretty much any project out there. So the opportunity here is huge. This is almost like seeing an Ethereum in the early days. Undoubtedly will become one of the biggest crypto projects, and I think institutions are going to flock to this one. The proof of work model also puts it in an interesting category where there's all of these proof of stake coins, but of course, for diversification and other purposes, proof of work coins do have a certain utility as well. So that is also something to consider. There's a lot of huge miners now around the world, publicly traded companies like Riot Blockchain, and I think they may start eventually mining Kadena as well. With that being said, that is something that could skyrocket the market value. I want to give a quick shout out to our sponsor, Femex. If you're interested in crypto trading, whether it's futures or spot trading, make sure to check them out. Some of the cheapest crypto trading prices around. Also, check out my technical analysis master course for technical analysis stock trading, and make sure to follow me on Twitter for live market updates. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Stay safe and have a great day. I'll see you next time.